Hi, my name is Robin Virapin. I'm a full-time medical doctor and I'm also a home bartender. And I teach other busy professionals how to make cocktails from the comfort of their own kitchen. And in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to make a stirred drink using just the equipment you have available in your own kitchen. So this is a problem that a lot of home bartenders face when they first start their journey. It's definitely something that I also faced when I first started my journey back in 2020. I wanted to make drinks at home, but I didn't want to necessarily invest all the money in buying all of this equipment that I have available right here, right now. So all of this equipment, including the shaker, the strainer, the spoon, the jiggers, and then also the ice trays and the glassware that I have available, probably cost somewhere between $100 and $200. And really that's a lot to invest when you're first starting off your journey. I don't recommend you necessarily buy everything at once or even to buy anything. I recommend to beginners to just make cocktails using the stuff they have available in their kitchen already. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to make a stirred drink using stuff you have available already. And in a later video, I'm going to be showing you how to make a shaken drink using the stuff that you already have in your own kitchen. Once you make a few drinks, you find out that you enjoy the hobby, then definitely go ahead and invest in the equipment that I have available right here. And I'll do later videos on also what equipment I use and the recommendations for the different brands that I use. So in today's video, we're going to be making a Negroni, very straightforward stirred drink because it only uses 3 ingredients, which are gin, sweet vermouth, and Campari. And also very simple recipe. It calls for exactly 1 ounce of each of the 3 ingredients. And for the gin, you can use any gin available to you. One that I recommend to a lot of beginners is Beefeater, which is a type of a London dry gin. But for this video, I'm using Roku, which is my favorite gin for mixing. Sweet vermouth, there's quite a few brands out there these days, but Dolan is a pretty readily available and affordable option. And then Campari is its own brand. This is really the only option. But something that you can do to make this even more affordable is what I did myself here is to buy only the 375 ml bottles of each one. That way you can experiment, see if you like the drink, and then if you do, you can go ahead and buy the bigger bottles later on down the road. And in terms of equipment, all you really need is a tablespoon and a cup. And you can use any cup available to you at your own kitchen. So you can use a coffee mug. You can also use a solo cup or any type of plastic cup. Or if you're from the South Asian community like myself, you probably have one of these metal cups available to you. For the purposes of this video, I'm not going to be using any of these 3 types of cups. I'm going to be using a clear glass. But again, you can use any of these cups. I'm just using a clear glass to demonstrate what the drink looks like so that when you're mixing it at home, you know that you're making it correctly because you have a clear glass to see what it looks like when I make it. And I have in here just ice that was made by my own freezer. And most people have freezers that can make ice, but if not, you can get the standard ice tray and use that ice. So before you go and invest in the fancy ice trays that I have, you can go ahead and just use that right now. So we're going to go ahead and build this drink directly in the glass itself. And since we're not using a jigger to measure out the 1 ounce, we're going to be using the tablespoon instead. So approximately 2 tablespoons is equal to 1 ounce on the jigger. So as I mentioned before, we're just going to be doing 1 ounce of each of these 3 ingredients. So we'll start with the gin and just 2 tablespoons. And then we're going to be doing 2 tablespoons of the sweet vermouth. And then finally 2 tablespoons of the Campari. And when you're using a tablespoon, of course, it's not going to be as precise, but it gets the job about 90% of the way done. And for beginners, this is good enough just to see if you enjoy the hobby. And this actually takes me back because the Negroni is the first drink that I made. And I made it similarly. I just used a tablespoon, the ice that I had in my own freezer, and a cup that was available in my own kitchen. So finally, now that you have all the ingredients made, you just go ahead and stir it down to temperature. You essentially want to stir it until you see some froth start to form on the outside of the glass. So this should be good enough right here. And there you go, a Negroni that I made using just the stuff that I had available in my own kitchen without any fancy equipment.